Welcome. This is Recidiva. I'm sharing a recording of a casual Skyrim playthrough using a mod list I built. My profound thanks to all the mod creators who have made this game a crowdsourced treasure. I hope you enjoy. I like to think of how we all flew across here, right guys?
Alright, Kaidan. You've got this for us, you beast. You want to do this the hard way? Fine.
Okay.
Up yours! Dragonborn will feast on your sword.
All the winds are on whimsical Sovindar.
Fuck off. You have a death wish?
Okay. I still can't. How many souls do I have? I got 7. Okay, that's. Oh, 8.
Great bloody job. Dragonborn, you'll have to get through me. Die! Shit! You are dead! Trust like that, with all I am, and yet my heart fucking stops when something comes at us. Every fucking time.
It's not about trust, honey. We're not. Even the gods aren't perfect.
Well, you can't sneak me right. We are
Music
fucked.
Novaki.
Die, dragon! Once again, that went very well.
Yeah, it helps when the dragons are level 10.
Does that hurt? Oh, so much. Doesn't fucking come to me. It doesn't hurt. Sometimes I lost. What now? Sod off, you creepy fuckers.
No. That's not how.
I do what I do, and if you don't like it, tough.
You're fucking dead! I got worse. Oblivion, kick you! Oriole!
Oops, nobody saw that. Nobody saw how much I missed then or then.
Hey! Up yours! Give up!
You heal. I swear.
What have you done? Oh!
Creepy fuckers!
Yes!
Yeah, see, this can raise the difficulty some. These can turn into hard fights, you know?
Trying to end this.
Seems like a bit more of a stand, a bit more of a challenge. I hate watching Kaidan get hurt. There is a pile of dead dragon.
Fall to my blade.
Whatever it is,
Neds! Give it up!
does he bite? Fuck around and find out.
These bastards won't fucking die! God!
Problem solved.
Good job, guys. That was tough, huh? Treats all around. And heals.
Alright, focus. Don't make an ass of yourself, or worse. Bombing the places you'd have to be apologised for. So, steady down.
The fight!
That's just satisfying.
Drauga! Why is it always Drauga? We need to take care of this.
Now let's how about we catch your breath, have a sip of water, and maybe I can steal a victory kiss or two.
I might have a puzzle solver for this. Let's see.
Places like this, Silence. It doesn't feel like silence. It always feels like it's waiting and holding its breath.
Okay, so if you want to open that door, you solve the puzzle with the eagle. If you want to open this door, solve the puzzle with a snake. And use the lever.
Deserve the punishment of that view when we're sneaking. Oh, but damn, I'm glad I did.
I learned a trick for drawing a bowstring that lets the arrow go further. Next time we camp, I'll hold you. Wait, shit. I'm in no mood for this fucking shit today.
Hi.
Well, shit. Son of a bitch, I'm coming.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Spider just kind of noped out of that.
Oh, me sodden knees.
I'm sorry. I'll shut it now. What was it?
Keep going, cutie. Michael? We'll be back.
You're not gonna like how this ends. Love, let's get out of here.
Oh, I already solved the puzzle. Got your nose.
Shit.
Yep, totally got his nose. Okay.
What is it now? For fuck's sake!
You won't win this!
Why are we sneaking? I can't see anything here. Except your arse in the way.
It's too late if we already see things. Kaidan. That is my favorite way to kill a boss.
Better at fighting than I am sneaking.
What is it, boy? What do you want?
Yay. Yeah, as I was saying, some of these have oh, it's right there. The Storm 300. That's like a 5 minute 5 minute cooldown. So Akatosh, I can use the Akatosh ability to refresh that if I wanted to.
You will fall to our blades. Come here, do your worst.
Note to self,
I swear,
don't fall down there.
if death is what you seek, I am happy to oblige. Fucking bastarding thing won't stay dead. What kind of fuckery is this?
You won't win this!
Why is it always Draugr?
Isn't that cool? The ash piles. Oh, love that.
Oi! Creep!
Okay. Oh, I have a very aggressive kitty on my lap. If I'm unable to kill things or move, it's Ash's fault. Brandon, it's your fault. I'm gonna shove my hand right off the mouse and right off the keyboard, just like that. You know? I'm okay.
It's like traveling with the damn shadows sometimes. How do you move about so silently?
So, none of this place makes me inspired or like, ooh, I want to live here. I know
I feel like you
Nordic
take me to
myth
Southern
doesn't treat
in my
women
arms, love.
well.
But honestly,
And I don't really
I
enjoy
never
being
thought you'd take
included
me
in the
here
myth,
while I
like,
still
haha,
live in
you
Greece.
can be an asshole too.
I am still alive, right?
I don't remember if clear skies fixes this. I don't think it does, but let's see. Of course, it would be helpful if I actually, you know, put the right one up. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay, good.
Look! Bakur!
I think last time I just shouted, cool.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way.
What's this mist?
I do not know, but none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared within this shadowed valley. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought?
Yes. It's at the far end of the valley from here.
I saw it fair when first I trod this long sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreamlike, and a vision beckoned. Shore's Hall, shimmering across the clouded veil, but quenched was hope by the shrouding mist. My mind is darkened. I've lost the way, and wander blindly. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate.
Yeah, I love that all of these, like, immortal heroes are like, yeah, fuck them, I'm gonna have another drink. Follow me, I'll lead you through the mist.
I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Quickly, before this encompassing fog once more snares me in the World Eater's net.
Okay.
Look! Bakur!
That smile. I swear I could stand in the fucking pouring rain, the suns, and I'd feel like the sun.
Look!
shining
Bakur!
over again.
Jerk. Went the wrong way? Yes?
You know, I've come to enjoy your company on the road. The view is always finer from back here.
Man, I thought I'd made it. Alright, I've got more shouting. I can yell some more.
Look! Bakur!
When Ulfric's Stormcloak with savage shouts sent me here, my sole regret was fair Elisif, left forlorn and weeping.
Oh.
I faced him fearlessly, my fate inescapable, yet my honor is unstained. Can Ulfric say the same?
Huh. Never met him. That's cool.
Look! Bakur!
Come on, boy.
Look! Bakur!
There is no escape. Courage is useless.
Dude, lighten up.
Beware. The World Eater waits within the mist.
I think this is JK's Sovngarde. Really cool.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead.
I pursue Alduin, the World Eater.
A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold.
He's right there. If they really wanted
But
to,
Shore restrained
they really
a wrathful
could.
onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled your doom he foresaw.
Ugh. So when you make me tired. I seek entrance to the Hall of Valor.
No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead.
Yeah.
By what right do you request entry?
By my right as kitty friend. By the right of birth. And treats. I am kitty born.
Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood.
Iron Claws, my champion. Can I enter the Hall of Valor?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the
Then
warrior's
prepare
test.
to have your toes bitten, sir.
You want to do this the hard way?
Toes, I said.
Then you
Squad goals.
right off.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were
You
done,
fought well.
right?
I
Yeah.
find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May
Like,
Shore's
when was
favor
that?
follow you and your heir.
Yeah, I thought these were dragon bone. This doesn't look like whale bone. Oh, because they reversed a few every now and then.
Come on, boy.
I always save before I get on because he's scary. Okay, it's kind of awesome that we can loot Sovngarde.
Welcome,
Ah!
Dragonborn.
Yikes.
Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here.
And whose fault is
By
that?
Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Okay, as I was saying, I can loot, so I'm gonna. And you're not gonna stop me. I think there's something up here I need for the,
Far you've traveled, your trials long.
This place is
Taste the
unbelievable.
Isn't this beautiful? Look at that marble. That's amazing. Really, really gorgeous. Yeah, I want to talk to you guys here.
Seek ye food or
There's,
song unending.
you can get something to display
Fellowship
at the
and boasting. Find welcome here. And warm
gallery. Yeah, there it is. It's like an ox. Yeah, there it is. Museum item acquired.
It has been
Ox leg.
the best sight I've seen is the glory of the Dragonborn's arse.
This place is pretty nice, right? Look at the smoke. Look at the marble. It's awesome.
Shore's power protects this hall, but beyond is fear brought by Alduin.
So, sure, he's a bit of a coward, yes?
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks. The endless
Hold,
wait
comrades.
gives way to battle.
Let us
Alduin's
consultate
doom,
before battle
his
is
death or
blindly
ours.
joined.
Consultate?
Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Look at those marble stairs,
Feldir
man.
speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist,
Who's a coward,
shouting
seriously?
together, and then unsheath
guys
our
are
blades
already
in desperate
dead.
battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Bridge scares me. Yep, bridge scares me. No, it doesn't. Boy. Might be embarrassed, but... Boy. Their nicknames are like just so
The eyes
basic.
of Shore upon
Fearless, the old.
Defeat Alduin.
Alright, buddies. Ready?
Look! Bakur!
Oh, sorry.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look! Bakur!
Bakur!
It's gonna be misty for a bit.
Look! Bakur!
Again!
Look!
Bakur!
Look! Bakur!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Look! Look! Bakur!
The endless weight gives way to
Blade is
battle.
thirsting for
Out.
blood.
No escape this time, foul worm.
Die, dragon!
Dur! Zaprut!
Huda!
Oh, at least I got him the first time this time. Ooh.
Barely a
Well, I don't want to be embarrassed in front of Ironclaw, who just gave his battle cry.
Rada!
Even the final form is already 49. I know he scales.
With you, damned worm!
That's the thing with the Legacy of the Dragonborn. They don't scale. I assume that's dragon for fuck!
Fuck yeah! That's my dragon kicking arse and taking souls. God, watching you gets my blood burning every time. Gods, I really need to kiss you.
That sounds good.
By the gods, if we kill this damnable beast, I hope we return to Skyrim safely. I love you with every fibre of my being. I will never be without you. Not now, not ever.
Can, and we will. You have my word.
Well, this is it. Let's hope that everything we've done wasn't all in vain. Let's finish this.
Alright. Yeah, you assholes. Okay. Hey, Toon.
When you're ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
You'll send all of us back, right? Yes? I think that's it. I don't think there are like any herbs to pick or anything, or...
Kinnereth, give me the strength of your breath, to the horn I give her, to restore me to her side. I am her shield on Nirn, and only she owns my very soul. I cannot be without her.
They'll send you back, sweetheart. You're awesome. Besides, you'd show up everybody here. Hey, you
The
okay
mist is gone. A glorious
Yeah.
day.
now? Go have a snack. And spend eternity with, you know, these assholes. Who will help nobody, but have a very cool sky. Okay, Toon. Ready to
When
go.
you're ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back.
Thank you. I'm ready to return to Tamriel.
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Cool. Although they're just gonna sit down and eat something, right?
Surut for Kanaran.
I assume that's dragon for that dude's dead.
We've been up all night. Any chance of a rest?
Oh no, sweetheart. Pretty soon. You did a good job. We did it.
Mulos Vomir.
Verdas? Is it Fridas yet?
Almost, baby. They'll talk till then anyway.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been.
Alduin brought this on himself.
Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
The world's a better place without Alduin.
Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist.
That's better, right?
Gloslein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Furnilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time.
Oh, I know there's a lot to do.
Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahe are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vahzen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Hi, buddy. I like you. You among all the beings are cool.
It's actually quite beautiful here.
Yeah, it is.
Kuza Wundana wa Wuthgain. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Parthenax's way of the Lord.
Wow, that's really close, buddy. Don't whisper in my ear.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
So long, Space Cowboy.
It's bloody cold.
Nico? Oh my god. Oh. Oof. I'm afraid those assholes kept you behind because you're so awesome. You, young man, are just amazing. Okay. Parthenax. Weird. Okay, Parthenax isn't here to talk to right now. We'll talk to Arngir. I see absolutely no reason at all to kill Parthenax. None. Delphine chose poorly. Yeah, sweetheart. Soon. And we won't have to come back here again. Everybody happy about that? We might if I have to track down all of the shouts. Considering I really only use Dragonrend, I might not.
I can see it in your eyes. You've seen the land of the gods and returned. Does this mean it is done? Is Alduin truly defeated?
Yes, I went to Sovngarde and killed Alduin there.
At last, it is over. Perhaps it was all worth it in the end. You've shown yourself mighty, both in voice and deed. In order to defeat Alduin, you have gained mastery of dreadful weapons. Now it is up to you to decide what to do with your power and skill. Will you be a hero whose name is remembered in song throughout the ages? Or will your name be a curse to future generations?
I mean, unless my dad gets
Or will you merely fade from history? Unremembered.
That's okay too.
Let the way of the voice be your guide, and the path of wisdom will be clear to you. Breath and focus, Dragonborn. Your future lies before you.
That is rather wise. Thank you for not being
all in your debt,
asshole in your final moments. Is Alduin really dead? I didn't absorb his soul when he died.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Dragons are not like normal mortal creatures, and Alduin is unique, even among dragonkind. He may be permitted to return at the end of time to fulfill his destiny as the World Eater. But that is for the gods to decide. You have done your part.
The Blades want me to kill Parthenax.
Now you see why I've warned you against them.
Will you
bloodthirsty
chill?
barbarians.
I didn't say I was gonna. Is it true what they said? Was he Alduin's ally?
Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons were his allies. There was nothing else they could be. If not for Parthenax, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the Thum.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill Parthenax.
Kinnerith has placed the voice of wisdom within you.
Yeah,
Dragonborn.
and a kitten.
All
Kittens
you
are
need
important.
do is learn to listen to it, and your path will be clear.
I follow the path of Meow.
Wind, guide you.
Okay, little buddy. Oh, they give you Call Dragon fully unlocked. And you get it. Nice. Hey, man.
Dremyolok, greetings.
Dremyolok. The Blades say you deserve to die.
The Blades are wise not to trust me.
Not really, they're just assholes.
Miov. I would not trust another Dova.
It's about murder, really, not trust. Why shouldn't they trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I
don't
can
know.
be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dovar. It is always wise to mistrust a Dovar. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zingriforvut se suliech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
I think that is the best quote in the entire franchise, bar none. Great quote for life. Parthenax shouldn't die. Love you, man. I wish you many fat trolls and goats. Okay? Good guy. This is a little hokey, but I'm going to go ahead and finish it up. And tell Delphine, essentially, to fuck off. It's Parthenax all the way, and she can get in line, or... she can get in line.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive,
jealous.
I assume you have good news to report.
Yes, I used Alduin's portal to travel to Sovngarde. He's dead.
Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend, Sovngarde.
About Parthenax.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
I have decided to spare his life. Here's the non-voiced Dragonborn. That's not your decision to make. Parthenax is evil and needs to answer for his crimes. So that's your answer? Revenge? I thought the Blades were better than this. No, I really don't. The atrocities he committed against mankind were evil and unforgivable. This isn't about revenge. We wouldn't even be here to discuss this if it weren't for Parthenax. Are you so blind as to let that dragon manipulate you into this? You have no idea what you're dealing with. Letting him live is dangerous. So, did you question the authority of Raymond Cyril or Tiber Septim this way? Those were different times, and proven leaders. No one had reason to question either one of them. You realize, without Parthenax, Tiber Septim could not be who he was, right? A nice attempt to deflect the issue, but this is not going to change anything. That dragon has to die for his crimes, regardless of who you invoke. Brunikin, savages. That is what you have become, as bad as the Thalmor. How dare you even suggest such a thing? You test our patience. I see the Greybeards were right about you as well. Bloodthirsty barbarians. You go too far, Dragonborn. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't put you down right now as a traitor to the cause. Dre nefus baril. Do not force my wrath if you know what's good for you. By the gods, the power of the tongues. Very well. I have no desire to die here today. Are you sure this is what you want? Parthenax will be spared. Honor my decision. We will not speak of this again. Very well, Dragonborn. Though it goes against our better judgment, we will abide by your decision and allow Parthenax to live. Now we're gonna steal everything. Yeah, this is really cool. Yeah. Redone. Went around loot everywhere. Yeah, I know. I did promise you.
Ah, this place is pretty interesting.
I think it's time to celebrate. You can go to my favorite spot in the world, which is close, the Lover's Stone. Pay homage to the stone. I already have the gift, but I can say hello. Go up here. It's raining.
I wonder if we should get some shelter.
Yeah,
Wait
let's
out
go
this
up to my
way.
favorite tree. Okay. Seriously? Alright. What is happening here? Hey. Really? This is like a very isolated spot that is suddenly overrun. That's not gonna... Okay, we added that tree, so maybe it's my fault.
Fucking come on then!
This isn't as peaceful as I hoped.
The Dragonborn will feast on your soul.
At least now. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Suck Your Soul. Yeah, no, don't.
Die, dragon!
That is satisfying, isn't it? Is it worth like 20 hours of your life? But I will appreciate it for the rest of the game. Very cool dragon. Cool arcane dragon. You're very majestic as you die. Alright, we're gonna ignore the Imperial Courier who's probably still stuck on the tree.
I think you stole my heart with that very first dragon sword. It felt like time stopped me in that moment, and all I could see was you.
I'm so glad you're here.
You're back! You're alive! Half of Tamriel must have heard the shouts from the throat of the world. Does that mean Alduin?
He's dead, or at least as dead as he can be. See, they kind of didn't. They're not aware that, yeah, in the mod, Kaidan goes, but he's
It's enough for
behaving
me
as though
that you're back and
that he
he's
didn't.
gone. By the 9, you've saved the world.
Yeah. And I could really use a drink.
A well-earned one.
Oh my god, he actually
I
gave me a
think
mead.
every tavern in the kingdom is raising
That
cups to
is
you.
awesome. You're adorable.
Ah, not this again. Are you fucking serious?
Every
I'm a grown-ass
syllable.
man. I'm a warrior and a skilled bladesman.
I'm not, nor will I ever fucking be, adorable.
It's dragon speak. You are adorable. See? It 3-syllable name. Dorabul. Dorabul. That's your name. You're even more adorable when you're irritated. Yeah?
You're fucking soaking.
I know. I keep talking to you to try to get you to put up a tent, but about surviving out here, I'm exhausted.
Maybe we should rest for the night.
I think so. Could you set up a
Sure
campsite?
thing.
Could you set up a large tent?
Fucking hell.
Love that. I love that. Okay. Best way to celebrate the end of Alduin's reign. Alright, I've been waiting to do this. There are 2 books that belong here. Kaguti. And what was the other one? Marina, okay. I'll find it. I'll see it when I ask him to read to me. Alright. I want to get all the despair off.
Always surprises me how much bigger it is on the inside than the out. Nice little tent though.
It's amazing. It's made me so happy. I love her hair. I love those little tendrils bouncing around. Thanks so much to the mod creators who just give me little moments of, oh, it's so pretty. He's saying, I wonder if Cat ever thinks about me while I'm gone. Not that I think about him or anything, because I don't have a cat. Time to pray to the potted plate. Oh, and I took my clothes off again. I'm sorry, I just got really excited.
So, what are we doing tonight?
We are fucking sleeping, man. I am tired. You can see it's raining outside the tent. That is so cool. It reflects the outside weather. Right to the potted plant. Akatosh understands. Yeah, it's raining. I can pick all my plants. Puppy and kitty are happy. Got plenty of food.
Come, my lovely lady.
Huh. Let's rest here.
Feels like it's the first time I've been able to relax all day.
How's it going, love?
Would you read from this book to me?
Would it really make you happy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you. Children of the Sky.
Right, here it goes. Lords consider themselves to be the children of the sky. They call Skyrim the throat of the world, because it is where the sky exhaled the north winds on the land and formed them.
They see themselves as eternal outsiders and invaders, and even when they conquer and rule another people, they feel no kinship with them. This, especially with the Churma and Dwerma in the days of the Dwermeth and the first forming of the Great Houses. The breath and the voice are the vital essence of a Nord. When they defeat a great enemy, they take their tongues as trophies. These are woven into ropes and can hold speech like an enchantment.
Holy shit.
The power of a Nord can be articulated into a dragon shout, like the Kiai of an Akaviri swordsman. The strongest of their warriors are called tongues. When the Nords attack a city, they take no siege engines or cavalry. The tongues form in a wedge in the front of the gatehouse and draw in a breath. When the leader lets it out in a kiai, the doors are blown in, and then the axemen rush into the city. Shouts can be used to sharpen blades or to strike enemies. A common effect is the shout that knocks an enemy back or the power of command. A strong Nord can instill bravery in men with his battle cry or stop a charging warrior with a roar. The greatest of Nords can call to specific people over hundreds of miles and can move by casting a shout, appearing where it lands. The most powerful Nords cannot speak without causing destruction. They must go gagged and communicate through a sign language and through scribing runes. The further north you go into Skyrim, the more powerful and elemental the people become, and the less they require dwellings and shelters. Wind is fundamental to Skyrim, and the Nords, those that live in the far west, always carry a wind with them. God, you're beautiful. Oh, wait. I mean, what do you need? Aye, as you wish.
Okay.
Till later then. What do you need?
Hold
Back to
on.
it then,
I'm gonna
aye?
see if I have the dragon book with me. Dragon language, myth no more. I'm going to read this and we can advance Kaidan's quest. That might be why he's not advancing. He might need to move his all of this past quest forward. Dragon language, myth no more by Hela thrice first. Dragon. The very word conjures nightmare images of shadowed skies, hideous roaring, and endless fire. Indeed, the dragons were terrifying beasts. They were once as numerous as they were deadly. But what most Nords don't realize is that the dragons were in fact not simple, mindless beasts. Indeed, they were a thriving, intelligent culture, one bent on the elimination or enslavement of any non-dragon civilization in the entire world. And how is that any different from, humans? It therefore stands to reason that the dragons would require a way to communicate with one another, that they would need to speak. And through much research, scholars have determined that this is exactly what the dragons did. For the mighty roars of the beasts, even when those roars contained fire, ice, or some other deadly magic, were actually much more. They were words. Words in an ancient, though decipherable, tongue. Nonsense, you say? Sheer folly on the part of some over-eager academics? I thought precisely the same thing, but then I started hearing rumors. The odd snippet of a conversation from some brave explorer or gold-coveting crypt diver. And always it was the same word repeated. Wall. So I listened more. I began to arrange the pieces of the puzzle and slowly unravel the mystery. Spread throughout Skyrim, in ancient dungeons, burial grounds, and other secluded places, there are walls. Black, ominous walls on which is written a script so old, so unknown, none who had encountered it could even begin its translation. In my heart, I came to know the truth. This was proof of the ancient dragon language. For what else could it possibly be? It only made sense that these walls were constructed by the ancient Nords who had lived in the time of the dragons, and out of fear or respect, had somehow learned and used the language of the ancient beasts. But at that point, all I had was my own gut instinct. What I needed was proof. Thus began the adventure of my life, once spanning 17 months and the deaths of 3 courageous guides and 2 sellsword protectors. But I chose not to dwell on those grim details, for the end result was so glorious, it made any hardship worth it. Dude, you didn't pay for that hardship. It was them. It's like saying, I'm sure my Sherpa who carried all of my shit doesn't mind that they're dead. Rude. In my travels, I found many of the ancient walls, and every suspicion proved true. It did in fact appear as if the ancient lords had copied the language of the dragons of old, for the characters of that language very much resemble claw marks, or scratches. One can almost envision a majestic dragon using his great sharp talons to carve the symbols into the stone itself, and a human witness, possibly even a thrall or servant, learning, observing, so that he too could use the language for his own ends. For as I observed the walls, I found, I noticed something peculiar about some of the words. It was as if they pulsed with a kind of power, an unknown energy that, if unlocked, might be harnessed by the reader. That sounds like nonsense, I know, but if you had stood by these walls, seen their blackness, felt their power, you would understand that of which I speak. Thankfully, although entranced, I was able to retain enough sense to actually transcribe the characters I saw, and in doing so, I began to see patterns in the language, patterns that allowed me to decipher what it was I was reading. For example, I transcribed the following passage. Dragon speak is cuneiform. And I don't read cuneiform, but I recognize cuneiform. Assigning these scratches to actual Tamrielic language characters, I further translated what I saw in this. Het nok ningavar gaf kadav, odre ya moron afrodacrosis, nosinon siv dinok ach dukan. Which translates into Tamrielic as follows. Here lies Ingnavar Ghost Bear. Here lies Ingnavar Ghost Bear, who did seek glory on the battlefield of sorrows, but instead found death and dishonor. And then in another crypt, I encountered a wall with this transcription. It translates into Het nok kopran do ilrif li sos ogrind ok oblan mit mo morekai vokain nus ast munax haltvut du liv krasar, which ultimately translates into the Tamrielic as, Here lies the body of Iglif Iceblood, who met his end not in glorious combat, but at the cruel touch of withering sickness. And there you see the pattern, the repeated words, here lies, which could only mean one thing, those walls marked actual ancient Nord burial grounds. You can imagine my nearly uncontainable excitement. It all started to make sense. The ancient Nords used the dragon language for these walls for very specific reasons. One of them was obviously to mark the grave of some important figure, but what else? Were they all graves, or did they serve other purposes as well? I set off to find out and was well rewarded for my efforts. Here's what I discovered. This passage translates into this. Et ma tatrodis tafir skorji luntkinak, when clov govinal, rinik hakun rot togat war garot, which in Tamrielic translates into this. Here fell the treacherous thief, Skjori Leechfingers, whose head was removed by the very axe he was attempting to steal. So here we see a wall that marks the spot where some significant ancient Nord died. Unfortunately, I can't read this page. It's glitched. Let's see. Yeah, I can't read that. So I'll read the next page, which isn't glitched. Autumn Field, who fled in terror from the sharp swords of the ancient enemy. This wall seems to commemorate some ancient, long-forgotten event in Tamrielic history. Whether that event occurred on or near the place where the wall was erected, we will probably never know. And finally, this passage, which translates into this. Aesa walan kesegal bernahi vachrut vachlid tontur wens molin an frig asagohan, which in Tamrielic translates into this. Aesa raised this stone for her sister. Thohild, the Inferno, whose passion burned hot as the red forge. This wall, and I encountered a few like this, was obviously commissioned or built by a specific person to honor someone important to them. What was the significance of the location? Was it important to the person who died, or is it the actual location of that person's death? Again, those answers are probably lost to time, will never be known. And so you see, the ancient dragon language is, indeed, myth no more. It existed, but better yet, it still exists, and probably will until the end of time, thanks to the ancient Nords and their construction of these many word walls. But don't take my word for it. The walls are there for the discovering in Skyrim's dangerous secret places. They serve as a bridge between the realms of the ancient Nords and our own. The dragons may never return to our world, but now we can return to theirs. And someday we may even unlock the strange, unknown power hidden in their worlds.
Need something?
Any thoughts?
As a Bosmer, you can command animals to fight for you. Does that include bunnies? Because I don't really see the advantage there.
Oh, I could do some great things with a bunny.
What did you want to know?
I'd love to be as skilled as you.
Let me show you a move or two.
Let's talk.
Aye, sweetheart?
You make me want you all the time.
A man should be a master of himself, but when I'm with you, that control starts slipping out of reach.
Sleep wasn't what I was thinking of.
Are you blushing, Dragonborn? Let's see how long we can keep that up.
She's so happy. Look at her. Yay. Good job, you guys. That was really fucking tedious. And you did it.
My dragon. Oh, I want to taste those lips all over again.
Oh, don't yawn. That was unfortunate. She didn't mean it.
You're a bit pale. Need a drink? Come on, take a few sips for me, my love.
Let's press on. I'll be okay.
Okay then.
Kaidan, can I ask you something?
Aye, sure.
Nope, it's not there.
Alright.
Okay. Come on, let's get
With
going.
you all the way.
As you can see, some of the books are getting read. I think I have displays at the museum. Yeah. So the shaman ring, all the things that were displayed here are already displayed at the museum.
Love, sleeping out under the stars. But it's nice to be out of the wind tonight.
Thanks for watching. Wishing you found family, creative hobbies, a hot bath after a long day, and food you love as much as Saleya loves apple pies.